was like, good gracious, ass is bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steed up, waiting for the right time to flash them keys and up. I'm leaving, please believe in being the best of my heathen. Checking out a lock at the top of the four seasons. Penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding. No deceiving, nothing else my sleeving. No teasing, I need you to get up on the dance floor. Get that man what he asking for. Cause I feel like busting loose and I feel like touching you. And can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I see you driving, what's called? I ain't here in the crowd. And I'm down, I'm top down and go. Get off the freeway, exit 106 and pump it. Ashtray, take time to walk it. Gucci collar for dollar, got out, walk it. I speak game, baby, I can't copy it. Out of this joint, poke out, bank top on at this point. You with a winner, so baby, you can't lose. I got six, can't leave, can't move. So take it off like you're home alone. You know, dancing from the mirror while you're on the phone. Checking your reflection and telling your best friend, like, girl, get my bucket in there. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Not going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Not going nowhere. Somebody help me, yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Back for another big Sunday. Looks like we're starting to get a little crowd in here. That's good. We'll be getting started here in just about a minute. And I was wondering, John, what you were saying there. Brian, I don't care what you wear. You're not on camera, so clothing is entirely optional for you. All right, looks like it's 3:30. It's time to get us started here. All right, folks, welcome back for those of you who are return watchers, and welcome aboard to those of you who are new to the show. Go over some of the particulars here before we get started. This is a buy it now or best offer show. I will go through the books. Hey, David. I will go through the books. I will give you what I think the grade is, show them to you, and you take a look at those, ask any questions. I'll give you a price. If you want to claim that book, type the book and the price, and that will make a claim. If you want to make an offer, feel free to make an offer. We will entertain any and all offers. Invoicing for this show is done via QuickBooks, meaning I will send an invoice to your email. You can pay that however you like, though. My PayPal is on there. You can pay it through QuickBooks. It's all whatever you're comfortable with, but it makes my accounting life easier. So I send them all through QuickBooks, and then you can pay how you like. I invoice on Mondays. So the invoices will go out tomorrow, and I will begin shipping books as they are paid off. Invoices are due within 48 hours. And if the invoices aren't paid within 48 hours, I will, oh, cool, Dale. I will just cancel the invoice, and then we'll deal with that separately. But hey, Joseph, 48 hours after I send the invoices, they are due. Shipping, if it fits in a Gemini, it is $9. If it doesn't fit in a Gemini, it is $16. That's it. So Won't make shipping any more complicated than that. All right, so we're going to get started here. The first book up on the doc for today is Supernatural Thrillers #1 from Marvel Comics. Nice Bronze Age Marvel horror. And that Supernatural Thrillers is, I have that in a VG, so that's about a 4.0. And I am asking 20 or best offer. 20 or best offer on Supernatural Thrillers #1 from Marvel. All right, now I'm going to grab a stack of books here and we will go through them. Appreciate that, Dell. Tagging in everybody. That's awesome. All right, next up here, got actually 2 books. We'll go with some more Bronze Age horror here. I've got Uncanny Tales #1, and that Uncanny Tales #1 and #2. Got both of those in about a VG and selling the pair. So both books for 20 or best offer for both of those Uncanny Tales #1 and #2. All right, and next up on our starter stack is Ghost Rider, or not Ghost, well, it's Ghost Rider #28. This is the first appearance of the Midnight Suns team. They are, this is still in the polybag, and I am asking for Ghost Rider #28 in a VF near mint, 20 or best offer. 20 or best offer for Ghost Rider 28 first Midnight Suns. And last book in the first starter stack is X-Men King Size Special #2. So X-Men King Size Special #2. This one is, I don't even know what grade I had on this one. So X-Men, let me see. I don't even know. This somehow got in the stack, so let's take a look at it. I'll pop this out real quick because from the outside, looks pretty good. Well, it's a square bound though. I want to see if it's got a split. It's got about 3/4 of an inch right there, split on that. So $10 if anybody wants it. Got some foxing as well, so $10 on that's about VG minus, I'd say. So $10 on X-Men King Size Special #2. And that gets us through with the first stack. And how's everybody doing this great Sunday? I think it's our last show for November. It's almost the end of the year. It's crazy. Time just flies. Have to scroll up through the comments just to see if there's anything there, because Dell's tagging so many people, the comments fly by. All right, going next up, this one is my grade on this What If #1 is what I like to call beat to shit. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Angel. Hey, Ryan. And Carl, how you doing, man? This one is beat. This has like a 4-inch spine split here. It's a reader copy. If you want to read What If #1, I'll sell this to you for $10. But it's definitely not in a collectible shape. It's beat. Your wife booked another Disney trip. Oh my gosh. You need to sell like a car. Take out a loan to go to Disney these days. All right, I'm going to throw up here some nice Tales to Astonish, some early Ant-Man. This is Tales to Astonish #38. Thanks, Del. See that grade on a CGC slab. Which grade is that, Sean? So we have a Tales to Astonish #38. Oh, David's got some books up. Cool, man. I have to check that out. Charles, yeah, I'll take that on this What If, man. Like I said, this is just a reader, so. And that beat to shit, that is my official grade for that. I am a professional grader when it comes to things that are beat up that bad. it is beat. So we will take that, sell it for 7.2. Charles Arroyo. I'm from Texas, Charles, so Arroyo was where we found people when they messed with the cartels down in the valley. Oh, beat the shit. Yeah, I can see that on CGC label. All right, back to the Tales of Astonish, number 38. Actually, it's a really good. I like this one. This is I have this one at a VG plus. This one is has the reason I have it at a VG plus. It's got like a 1/4 inch tear in the cover. It's like just a little 1/4 inch tear like that. So I put it at a VG plus. Otherwise, nice looking book. And I have that one at $70. Or no, I don't either. I have that at 125. 125 or best offer for the Tales to Astonish number 38. That's I know why. This is because this is the first appearance of Egghead. Who's that guy right there? First appearance of Egghead. That was a key. That's why it was there. So 125 or best offer for Tales to Astonish number 38. I am proud of you, David. Silver Age Green Lantern. Hey, James, how's it going, man? All right. Next up, we have an early Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is Tales to Astonish number 47. I've got that one in a fine, about a 6.0. Nice, clean copy of that book, and I'm asking 75 or best offer on Tales to Astonish number 47. Jeff, the tear. Let me show you on this one. And folks, if you're new to the show, I do not mind at all going into detail. The tear is right, get it in the camera, right there. So right there at the top. So that's the tear in that book. That's why I put it at a VG plus. All right, and back on the Tales to Astonish bandwagon. This is Tales to Astonish number 49. Already banned you from tagging. Dale gets banned all the time. Tales to Astonish number 49. And this is where Ant-Man becomes Giant Man. On the 38? No. I have the 38 at a VG plus because of that tear. If I said VF, I was mistaken. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I have the 47 at a fine. Yeah, VG plus on that one. And the 49 where Ant-Man becomes Giant Man, I've got that at a fine plus, about a 6.5. So this is 150 or best offer on the Tales to Astonish number 49, about a 6.5, where Ant-Man becomes Giant Man. And we'll go into the last book in this stack, and the last book in our first row. And that is Avengers number 19. This is the first appearance of the Swordsman. This one actually is in, I have this in a fine to very fine, so about a 7.0. Very, very clean copy of Avengers number 19. Bright colors, nice sharp edges, a clean spine. And for the Avengers number 19, first appearance of the Swordsman, I am asking 150 or best offer. 150 or best offer on Avengers 19, first Swordsman in about 7.0. We'll pop these up and go up to our next row. So 125 for 19. What was I asking for? That's Mr. Asher. All right, hold on here, folks. We got some offers here. So Mr. Ryan Forster, we'll hit that one first, is asking for $275 for all 3 TTA. And Ryan, I will do that, sir. So let me write that down for you. $275. and put you as the buyer on all three. That is a done deal. Thank you, sir. Thought you were done this week, man. All right, so we got Ryan for the Tales to Astonish. Now, next up, I have an offer from Brian Asher. Yeah, this one, I think so. I don't know. I saw the swordsman, whoever's cast for it in some picture today. That's why I pulled that out. I had it in a box. So we got Brian Asher asking 125 on the Avengers 19. Brian Asher, I'll do that, man. 125. That one is yours, sir. I'll write you down for that. So Avengers for 125 to Mr. Brian Asher. I can't help yourself. Good. I am a fan of people not being able to help themselves from buying more comics from me. Don't come out with this, Morbius. All right, next stack up here. Oh, not a terribly expensive stack. Got some cool stuff in here. All right, we have a Silver Surfer number 15. And you're all right. I don't care what Dell says. Dell loves me. Dell's, I'm his man crush. All right, we got Silver Surfer number 15. I've got this in a VG fine, so about a 5.0, and asking 20 or best offer on Silver Surfer 19 or 15. I've got a Silver Surfer number 11, and I've got that in a VG and asking 25 or best offer on the Silver Surfer 11. All right, so James, got you on the 15. And we have, again, Silver Surfer 11, that's 25 or best offer. And I've also got a Silver Surfer number 9 in a VG, and I'm asking 15 for the Silver Surfer number 9. Yeah, I'll do 20 on the 11, James. Let me write you down for those, James. So we got, and the 9. I figured you'd do all of them. If you did one, you were going to do them all. So 15, 20, and 20 to Mr. James Shelkins. Or as we call him, Craven. Craven's Comics and Collectibles. All right, thank you, sir. Silver Surfers. All right, next up, we're going on a different track here. We have Howard the Duck, number 13. This is the first full appearance of Kiss in comics. And for the first appearance of Kiss, I've got that at a VF. And so very fine, 8.0, and asking 15 or best offer on Howard the Duck, number 13. And about an 8.0, first full Kiss. And to finish off this stack, we've got a nice Howard the Duck. Oh, we got that, James, on this one. We've got a nice Howard the Duck number 1. Howard the Duck number 1. I've got this in a VG fine, so that's about a 5.0. And for Howard the Duck number 1, about a 5.0, asking, and why? Because, and I'm saying this especially for James, because there is a moisture stain. You can't really see it, but it's there. It's like on the inside of the cover. So there is it's small, but there's a moisture stain on that. So that's why I have it at the grade I do, and asking 50 or best offer. Timothy, James got the 13. Are you? Yeah, you put a number with your Howard, so I know which one you're talking about. And James, I got you on the 13. Now where's the Duck? 13, 15 to Craven. All right, so I'm going to put the 1 back up. Timothy, if you wanted to claim this or make an offer, let me know on the Howard the Duck number 1. All righty. Next up, these are all Fear with Morbius, Living Vampire. Got a Fear number 25, or Adventure into Fear. But if you go into the price guide, and because I love Overstreet, whatever you guys say about it, You try to look up Adventure into Fear, it's going to take you to Fear. So Fear number 24, I've got that in a fine plus, or not this, sorry, this is 25. I've got this in a VF minus, so about a 7.5 on the Fear number 25, and I'm asking $12 for Adventure into Fear number 25. This is a nice one. This is where Morbius meets Blade. So classic. We got both of these coming up. We got Timothy has the Fear 25. Thank you, sir. I'll write you down for that. And Fear. So that was for 12 to Timothy H. Sorry, Christopher. Timothy just beat you to it. But here up for grabs here, we got a Fear 24. This is the, I believe, the first meeting of Blade and Morbius. And this one I have in a fine plus, so about a 6.5. And that is 100 or best offer. 100 or best offer on Fear 24. All right, and next up out of the Fear stack, we have Fear 21. This is the second solo Morbius. And the Fear 21, I've gotten a VF, so about an 8.0, and I'm asking $15. 15 on the Fear 21. And last up, but certainly not least, in the Fear stack is Fear number 20. This is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first solo Morbius. Like third appearance or something, but it's his first solo book. And that one I have at a VF minus. VF minus, about a 7.5. And that is also 100 or best offer on Fear number 20. And James, Timothy beat you on the 21, man. Timothy won out again on the Fear 21 for 15, and go to TI. Timothy Hirschberger. Thank you, sir. All right. Yeah, Facebook's getting weird about some of the comments. They've been messing around with how they do the live sale, and how you have those columns or different tabs and stuff, and sometimes it's weird how they do the formats. Yeah, great books to have. Like I said, that the 20's the first solo Morbius, so that's obviously been super hot lately. And the other one I like because it's the first Morbius meeting with Blade. And yeah, you got the Morbius movie, you got the Blade movie, blah blah blah. But Blade, for those of you who don't remember the old stuff, Blade didn't get his powers until he was bitten by Morbius. That's how he got his powers. Hey, Richie. All right. Next up, good stack. Oh, this is all Marvel too. All right, we have a nice copy of Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #1. And this I have at a VF, so about an 8.0 is where I put that one. And I am asking $20. $20 for Spectacular Spider-Man #1. I think it's the first Tarantula. Isn't it? No, first Tarantula was in the ASM that has the same cover as this. So anyway, Spectacular Spider. Oh, we got James. Sorry, Richie. James beat you out on the Spectacular #1. So go there. $20 to Craven. Very popular man. All right. Next up, everybody's favorite XMen. Nice Silver Age XMen. XMen number 39. And for XMen number 39, I have this in a fine, very fine, so about a 7.0 is where I put that one. And I am asking $50 or best offer on XMen number 39. Dell, you're crazy. I can't repeat this on a family show. Of course, I did say beat the shit, so what can you do? Hey, Calvin. All right, and next up we have another X-Men. To go with 39, we have X-Men number 40. And X-Men number 40 is the first appearance of Frankenstein in Marvel. At least when I looked it up, it said it was the first Frankenstein in Marvel. Give me 45, Richie. Oh, wait. James did right before that. James, yeah, 45. I'll do it. So 45 to James. Sorry, Richie, he beat you with the 45 right above you. Let's see, 45 to Craven. All right, next up we have X-Men number 40. Again, first Frankenstein in Marvel, I do believe, at least that's what I read. Great copy of this, actually. I've got this in about a 7.0 as well. And the ask on this is 80 or best offer. 80 or best offer on the X-Men number 40 with Frankenstein. What was Frankenstein from? Oh, yeah, that was a Young Frankenstein. Sorry, I knew I got that pronunciation from somewhere. All right, and next up in our current Marvel stack is a nice Submariner number 5. This is the first appearance of Tiger Shark. And for Ryan, 60, what did I get for the other one? 105, it's 80. Yeah, Ryan, I'll do that for you, man. So we got Ryan for 60 on the X-Men. So 62, Ryan. Gotcha. Frederick. Yeah, Frederick Frankenstein. All right, so we have Submariner number 5. This is the first appearance of Tiger Shark. And that one I have at a fine, very fine. So I've got this at about a 7.0 as well. Really nice copy of that. And asking 110 or best offer. 110 or best offer on the Submariner number 5. And last but not least in this stack is a Thundercats number 1. Ashby. I'm sorry. I almost called you Abby Normal. Ashby, yeah, I'll do that for 90. That's yours, man. Oh. All right, Submariner, I'm having a good time. So 90 to Ashby. All right, so we have a Thundercats. I wasn't even going to counter after calling him Abby. All right, Thundercats number 1. This would be a beautiful near mint copy, but for a little itty bit of rust on that staple. See it right there? On that bottom staple. Just some humidity got to that. So it's got a little rust on that bottom staple. Otherwise, this would be a beautiful near mint copy of this. So I am going to ask 100 or best offer on the Thundercats number 1. If somebody wants to take their time to clean off that staple, that would be a good investment. Let's see, we can't always con old women out of Silver Age for 50 cents each. Sometimes you have to pay $1 each, James. Richie, yes. Richie's been shut out by some other folks this show, so Richie, I'll let you have that for $85. Absolutely. Thundercats for 85 to Richie Buxo. All right. Next stack up here. Mostly Marvel, a couple of DC. Well, there's an indie in here as well. Look at that. All right, so we have Spider-Woman number 1. Nice Jessica Drew. She got hair this time. Her first appearance, she had that skull cap on. Not a good look. We like this. So Spider-Woman number 1. We have what do I have on that one? I've got that one at a fine. So I put that one at about a 6. And I am asking $40 American for Spider-Woman number 1. Or best offer, obviously. And next up, let's see what I on that one. Oh, there it is. Next up, a near mint copy of Secret Invasion #1. James, Spider Woman. Yeah, James. I remember what I was asking for that. So this apparently they're doing Secret Invasion. I hope they do it right because it's a great story. But this is a near mint copy of Secret Invasion #1. If you haven't read this series, then read it. It was like 8 issues, and really good story. Let me write James down for this for Spider Woman. Spider Woman. There we go. 35. Too great. So Secret Invasion #1, near mint copy 25 or best offer for Secret Invasion #1. Now we come up to the only indie book of the day, and that is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. This is from 1994, I believe. Asher wants Secret Invasion. Sorry, Dell. Asher grabbed it. Dang you, Brian Asher. I have said that many times, by the way, Dell. I've used harsher language. So we'll go for 25 to Brian. Yeah, Brian Asher, especially because Brian has this habit of buying books from me at a good price. I'm really happy with the price. And then they like triple in the next month. He has this bad habit of that. The Swordsman sold, I think. Let me check. Yeah, the Swordsman sold, Robbie. That one sold earlier in the show. All right, so we have a yeah, he does kind of look like a beagle. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1 from 1994. And that one I have at a VF minus. So that's about a 7.5. And the reason is because it's got some schmutzy right there on. Can you see it? Yeah, you guys might be harsh on that and call it a 7. But that little schmutz, little scrapey stuff right there on the spine. Otherwise, beautiful copy, but yeah, it's got that. So I'm asking, what am I asking for that? A whole lot of to do for saying $15. So $15 on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. I went through all that for $15, maybe. All right, next up we have Richie's got it. Richie, thanks, sir. We'll write you down for that. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for 15 to Richie. All right, this next one, you're probably going to cringe at my price, but there's a reason for it. All right, this is probably about a 3.0 copy of Batman 179, Second Silver Age Riddler. Yay. Okay, good. But that's comes with this, which is about a 3.0 copy of Batman 171, which is the first Silver Age Riddler. David, yeah, the X-Men came up and went. So this is the second Silver Age Riddler, and I got it at a 3.0. It's got a little dink right there. You can see it's got lots of bends, lots of color breaks. It is complete. The centerfold is detached at the top staple in this book. Got that and got that. I am asking for both of these. Yeah, Christopher, they're kind of coming. I haven't seen you claim anything. All right, but okay, where is it? Sorry. So I've got this at a 3.0, centerfold attached at the top staple. I am asking 500 or best offer on this, and the reason I'm asking that is because this book is rising like a like it had a rocket strapped to it. And I think a 2.5 recently sold for like almost $600, like 580 or something like that. So I'm asking 5 or best offer on this book. I know that seems a little high for this book right now, but otherwise I'm just going to send it in and get it graded. So, but if you want to make me an offer on it today, feel free. Yeah, it is a great cover. And this is the, first Silver Age Riddler. Isn't he the one coming up in that Batman movie with the sparkly guy? The vampire? I cannot remember his name. Saved my life. Pattinson, that's who it is, Robert Pattinson. I think he might do well, actually. I've been surprised before at people I didn't think fit roles who actually did really well. So I hope he does well. I like Batman movies. Speed back. Yeah. All right, next up, just some Golden Age to round us out. We have All American Comics number 43. This one is, I've got this one at a 3.0, and the reason I have it there is because it had a little piece of tape right there. As you can see, it stained it, and it's got that little chunk out of the cover right there. Otherwise, nice, tight staples, complete. And I'm asking, what am I asking for this one? $225. $225 or best offer on All American Comics number 43. I do, Wesley. I just don't have any on the show today. But I've got some nice Good Girl covers. I got a nice Black Terror with a Good Girl bondage cover. It's amazing. And my Cowpuncher with a great Good Girl bondage cover as well. All right. And next up, we have an All-American number 63. And All-American 60, or is this 63? Yeah, this is 63. I've got this one in a VG fine, and also asking 2 1/4 for that. And I have a number 62 that I have in a fine minus, and that's mostly because Miss Bertha A. Dahl, D-A-H-L, from Fall Rivers, Wisconsin, wrote her name on it and her town. Yeah, Cowpuncher is a good title. So here's something just to do. I want to show you these. These books are just shy of 80 years old. And this is really the difference between DC Golden Age and other Golden Age is look at those pages. Supple, white pages. These DC books are, man, they're great for that. Just real smooth, bright color, bright white pages. Carl, I would do horrible things for an All-American 61. First Solomon Grundy, for those of you who aren't DC fans. I would love to grab a copy of that. I can't find one. I would pay for one, but I can't find one. But I will eventually. I got my first Vandal Savage, so I'll find first Solomon Grundy as well. But anyway, yeah, these old DCs have so many of all 3 of these have bright white pages. They're fantastic. But anyway, 2 1/4 each is what I'm asking for the All-Americans. All right, folks, that wraps up today's show. I know it was kind of short, but it was a good show. If there's anything that you saw that you want to make an offer on or you want to talk to me about, feel free to message me. If it's the first time you bought from me, please PM your email address so I can get you invoiced, and I'll be invoicing tomorrow. And the issue numbers on the All-Americans, Ron, are 43, 62, and 63. Dell, you did miss the Batman Riddler cover. That's $500 for 171 for the first and second Silver Age Riddler. $500. The Submariner sold. Yes, it did. Grade on the 43 is, I got it, Ryan, I've got that in about a 3, and it's because it has that piece of tape right there. and it's got that little piece, that chunk out of the corner right there. And Ron, I've got this one at a 3. I've got that's the 43. I've got the 62 at about a 5.5, and I've got the 63 at a 5. Oh, no pre-code horror today. I do have pre-code horror, but I don't have anything on the show today. 175 for 63. Oh, what do I have? No. All right, so we got some offers coming up here, and I'll get to you in a second. Timothy, I could do 190. I could do 190 for the 63. Yeah, Brian, I've gone through all the stacks, man. Let me do a recap real quick. While I'm thinking about knitting. I'm not counting you. So we have Adventure into Fear 20 and 24. Those are $100 a pop. We got a Howard the Duck #1 that's still left. That was $50, I think. Brian doesn't care about the first and second Riddler. And we have some Bronze Age Marvel Horror, Ghost Rider 28, and a king size X-Men 2. That's what's left. All right, Timothy, got you at 190 on the 43. I'll write you down for that. Oh, that X-Men in the front, Brian, that's got about a 1-inch spine split down here. And what was I asking for that? Like $15, I think. Like 15, something like that. Kevin, I paid $400 for it. I'd do $450 on the pair, Kevin. I'd do $450 on the pair. Keith, I sold my last Marvel Mystery that I had last night. It was a beautiful Marvel Mystery Comics #7 in a CGC 6.0. Gorgeous freaking book. All right, so let's go back. I missed an offer somewhere. Nitin Sharma. Oh, you wanted the 63. Yeah, either way. 63. Gotcha. Thanks, Carl. I would have sent him the wrong book. So let me write you down for that number 63 to Timothy. Yes. 63. It's 194, 63 to. All right, Nitin offered once. What do you offer? Keeps jumping. Nitin Sharma. Yeah, Timothy, those shipped out Friday. Yeah, all the offers are coming in. So let me make sure. So Timothy, you did want the 63. So make sure that's right. Nitin, I'm looking. I lost. Oh, there it is. 20 and 24 for 150. I wanted one a piece. That would be 75 a piece. I could do. Give me 175. Meet me in the middle at 175, Nitin, for both of these, and I'll do that. Richie, it's not 62. It's 60. Oh, it is 62. Look at that. To the Ron. Oh, that was Ron. Let's see. Okay, 90. Making sure I'm not missing anything or getting things out of order. If we're on the fears, please. Richie, the fears are 20, which is the first solo Morbius. And I think I got that in about a 7.5. I have to look. And 24 is the first meeting of Morbius and Blade. So those are the two big keys in that Morbius fear run. Ron Kahan, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. if you can do me the same, Ron, 190, and I can do it. So meet me at 190, Ron, and this one is yours. So, and I think Nitin, I offered you, oh, done. So Nitin got both of these for, shit, what was it? 175. Gotcha. Thanks, because I forgot what I had asked you for those books. All right, so let's see. Let's 175 to Charma. Let me write you down for both books. All right, so what do we have left here? Let's make sure we have. Yeah, Ron, I'll do 180 on the 62. So that's Ron. Gotcha. All right, so 180 and done. All right, let's see here. We have left. And guys, yell at me if I missed any comments. They've been going by pretty quick, so I might have missed them. So we got the king size X-Men. Somebody had asked about. I think I wanted $15 for that. We have the All American Comics number 43. We'll go with the pattern and say 190. I'll take for that. Oh, cool. Thanks, Ron. And Howard the Duck number 1, about a 5.0. That was 50. The Batman pair, I offered it for 450. So if anybody wants that at 450, they can have it. These Bronze Age horrors, if anybody wants those, it was, I think, $20 for the Supernatural Thrillers number 1, or best offer, obviously, and $20 for Uncanny Tales 1 and 2. X-Men and Howard for 50. Yeah, Richie, I'll do that, man. X-Men and Howard for 50. So let me write you down for that. Howard the Duck. Let's see. X-Men king size number 1 to Richie. So, and Howard the Duck number 1. And 450 to Richie. Got it. Hey, thank you, everybody. All right, I think, wow, you guys about cleaned me out today. So short show, but a good show. All right. Again, if anyone has any offers they want to make, I guess at this point on the Batman, let me know. Just reach out to me. And again, if I don't have your email info, shoot it to me so I can get you out invoices. I really appreciate everybody coming out for the show, and I hope I'll see you next Sunday, and we'll have even more books. So talk to you later, and I'll bring some more Golden Age in next time too. So it looks like we I only brought a few this time, and people enjoyed them, so I'll bring some more Golden Age. All right, so thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon, and have a wonderful Sunday. Thanks, Christopher. I appreciate that, man.